second one is we have the cozy paid. And the third one, sorry for this slide, it keeps on. The third one is the cry out of Jonah. Jonah chapter 2. So we know the story that, after all those, after the throwing of that, and then the mariners asked him, "Who are you?" And he introduced himself, "I'm a Hebrew, I'm a runner, I'm trying to flee from the presence of the Lord." And then he said, "Okay, what we gonna do?" He said, "Just pick me up and throw me out overboard." So with this situation, when I was studying, we see Jonah as a runner. But at this time, I see the humbleness of Jonah in his heart. That he is humble enough to tell the mariners that it's my fault. He said, "Just throw me over, because it's my sin. It's my fault," he said. "I sin against my God." So if we are confronted, we should not be making excuses. We should be like Jonah, that we're willing to humble ourselves before God. Amen? It's the cry out of Jonah. It says in chapter 2, verse 1, "Then Jonah prayed to the Lord." In chapter 1, verse 15, it says, "So they picked up Jonah and threw him into the sea, and the sea ceased from its raging. Then the men feared the Lord exceedingly and offered a sacrifice to the Lord and took vows." Verse 17, "Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow Jonah." Thank God, to swallow, not to chew. To swallow Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Chapter 2, it says, "Then Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the fish belly." See? Now he is prayerful in the fish belly. Okay. And he said, "I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me." Jonah knows his God. That the moment he go back to God, he will answer him. "And he answered me, out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. For you cast me into the depth, into the heart of the seas, and the flood surrounded me. All your billows and all your waves passed over me. Then I said, I have been cast out of your sight, yet I will look like again toward your holy temple." So Jonah knows the grace of God. He said, "Even though I ran away from you, but," he said, "I have been cast out of your sight, yet I will look again toward your holy temple. The water surrounded me even to my soul. The depth closed around me. Weeds were wrapped around my head." My God, I'm imagining weeds wrapped around. Maybe when he was swallowed by the fish eats weeds first. "I went down to the moorings of the mountains, the earth with its bars closed behind me forever. Yet, you have brought up my life from the pit. O Lord, my God. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer went up to you and to your holy temple. Those who regard worthless idols forsake their own mercy, but I will sacrifice to you with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay, and I have vowed salvation unto the Lord." So after he runs from his calling, after he was paying the cost of what he did, now he was crying out to God. He was repenting, he was coming back to God. And it's so amazing, because God's an all-knowing God. I said, it's so amazing that the fish was, maybe when the ship was sailing, the fish was sailing with them. Yes. And then when the mariners throw him out overboard on the left side, how did the fish know that he will be thrown on the left side and not on the right side? I'm imagine this is the boat. The fish is here, and then Jonah was thrown over here, so Jonah will be dead. Why? It says there, God prepared a great fish. It is God who prepared a way out for Jonah. Even though our lives is so entangled with sin, with disobedience, the moment we go back to God, God is always prepared a way out for us. discouraged.
Amen.
If you have struggles, inner struggles, you don't want to share the word of God because you have so much thing going on in your life. God has a way out.
Amen.
God prepared a fish for Jonah. Not to choke him, but to swallow him. Amen.
Amen.
That's God. God is so gracious. So stop running. Go back to God. Amen.